Hey guys, what's up? Shadowlands back for another commentary. Today I wanted to go over a new game mode idea. I've mentioned this before, but I've never gone over it in detail, and I think you guys might be really interested in hearing about this. It's a really interesting game mode idea that no one else has really thought of before. It's kind of like a zombie map, but it's used on every map that currently exists. Like, think about all the elimination maps, the S&D maps, any map that we already have in Combat Arms that's like for elimination and not fire team or whatever, and then imagine it being set specifically for zombies. Now, I'm thinking Battle at City Center is the one that I really had in my mind when I was thinking about this. Imagine zombies from both Cabin Fever, like the ones that take more shots to kill but are slower, and the faster ones from Deadwater that are just like 2-shot kills. Both kinds of zombies, every kind of zombie ever made, being piled onto one map. They spawn kind of randomly, not at any particularly set area, and then you have a full 16 players on the map. The idea to win the match is not necessarily to kill every zombies. It's not done by rounds. They all just spawn at a whole bunch really fast rate. And I guess you could set like a level cap so there's like not too many zombies on a map at once, but you want to have a ton of zombies on at once, sort of like Deadwater, a very claustrophobic feeling, even though the map may be really large like Battle at City Center or something, or maybe Greyhammer. But set 30 to 45 minutes, there's some time limit per map, and the idea is to survive until then however you possibly can. And that's the main idea for surviving as long as you can. You want to kill a bunch of zombies, and you kind of are on your own. Even though there's a bunch of other people in the map, they spawn like an OMA. They spawn randomly, and they never know where they respawn. Obviously, respawn tokens would be a thing. You'd want to use respawn tokens, and at certain intervals, like every 5 minutes, you get to respawn, or whatever, since there's not rounds based on that. But I thought it'd be really interesting to be able to do that, set a certain time limit, and a whole bunch of cool stuff like that. It'd be like free-running combat stuff against zombies, except you're not fighting other people, you're fighting with other people. And depending on the map, you could set a certain number of people, like, oh, Junk Fleet could be capped at 8 people, because you don't want too many people running around a super small map like that, but you could also alter the map themselves. As you guys know, when you play Quarantine on a map, it looks different than when you play Elimination on it. A good example is Junk Fleet, or Short Fuse, or one of those. But I'm saying, use the maps for Quarantine, and if the map doesn't already have a Quarantine mode, then make it so it has one. Make a Quarantine mode for that map, and then use that for this kind of new mode that I'm talking about. I just think it'd be a good idea to get more variety so that you know the maps a different way than you would in a normal elimination game. It'd be super cool. It'd be a great way to get experience, and I can see that there would be issues with power leveling. However, I think it could be overcome if they do a little bit of balancing with that. Another optional idea that I thought of that could be tossed on top of this, and I personally don't care whether it's in the game or not, but it'd be sort of awesome to have a central area, like in Battle at City Center, have a central area where you can buy stuff using your in-game points, just like, or well, maybe with money or something, but just like Deadwater. However, don't make it so that it takes up an inventory slot. Make it like number 6 or 7 on your key, like what you would normally use to pull out your bomb in S&D or something. And also so you can place stuff that you buy everywhere. So I'm thinking like, think of the stuff from Deadwater, where you have the turrets and the beacons that you can buy, like the explosive turrets or the bullet turrets or whatever you want to talk about or call them, whatever, and the beacons that attract zombies, and then make it so you can place them anywhere, not just certain spots on the map. I think that'd be really, really cool, and it should be assigned to an inventory key like 6 or 7, like I said before, so it's not in the way of your regular inventory, and it's something that you have a limited amount of, so you buy like 1 or 2 turrets or whatever. It's a nice thing since, like Deadwater, there's going to be a ton of zombies, and you're going to need a lot of help, even if you're camping in a corner, but the main point is that there's so many zombies, camping is going to be very, very difficult. And on top of that, I want to include the super zombies, not just the tankers from Cabin Fever, but the super zombies that take like 20 magazines to kill from Deadwater. If you have all these types of zombies on one map, you're set up for a very intricate experience, something very unique that's not going to be the same every time you play the map. And then if you open it up for other maps like Junk Fleet and even smaller maps, it's going to get even more claustrophobic and be more difficult. So larger maps are going to be easier where you can take out zombies long range, to the point where even having a sniper might not be a bad idea, especially if you want to save teammates from a long way away. It's just an idea for a new game mode. Thank you guys for listening. If you have ideas about this, you think there's a way it could be made better, definitely post in the comment section below. It's an idea that I spent a lot of time thinking about. I have a lot more to it, but I don't want to go into too much detail in a commentary like this. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Shadowlands out.